What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to Love Bites. Yes, indeed, Love Bites fans feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-boobity bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Charles B, and this is actually one of Charles B's 3 prioritized requests for the month of June for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Charles. I hope you enjoy the show, man. Charles wanted to see me react to this song by Love Bites called Bravehearted. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a minute, hang on, this sounds familiar, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. As always, Charles has given us a little bit of an intro here, so here we go. On October 21st, 2022, Fami was announced as the new bassist for Love Bites after the departure of the previous bassist Miho, who was also the co-founder and leader of Love Bites. A bassist virtuoso, Fami has been very well known before ever joining Love Bites, as she has gotten in 4 years more than 670,000 subscribers on her own personal YouTube channel. That's true. That means that as part of my writing this, let me say that again. That means that as of my writing this, Fami actually has over 6 times the amount of subscribers that Love Bites themselves have on their own official YouTube channel. Ouch. Is that true? I didn't check that part out. Fami seems to already have brought good luck to the band, as the first album with her on bass, Judgment Day, released on February 22nd, 2023, peaked at number 5 in total album sales in Japan on the Oricon charts. That is the highest spot that Love Bites has reached up to this point in Japanese album sales. After Fami formally joined, try and say that 5 times fast. The band recorded with her a live in-studio performance of Bravehearted, a track that was originally released by Love Bites on their debut EP, and later again on their first studio album. This performance of Bravehearted with Fami is marked by Love Bites as the first official performance with her as a member of the band. So we're actually going to be seeing her in a live setting, which is I'm really looking forward to. A short version of this was posted on YouTube by Love Bites to announce Fami as the new bassist. I took the full-length version of this live in-studio performance and posted it on my YouTube channel. Also, even though this song, like all of Love Bites songs, is entirely in English, I added on-screen English subtitles to make clear what the lyrics are that Asami is singing. So for those of you watching, if you want to enjoy the full-length version of the first official performance of Fami as a member of Love Bites without David's commentary here, how rude.
That's my style. I like to kick them when they're down.
Click the link in the video on my YouTube channel in the description box below. Well, there you go. There it is. There it all is. So let's get to this. This was posted by the Running Man Subs, and the video has 36 views. It's not gonna get there. Sorry. Look, I'm sure the video's fine. I'm sure the video's just fine. I'm just saying, 36 views is not gonna get there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Love Bites, Bravehearted, first session with new bassist Fami, 4K and sub English and ESP, Espanol, Spanish, maybe. I don't know. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Wow. Okay. Excuse me. Wow. And I'm saying wow for a very specific reason. Okay, first of all, in comparison to, I believe the song was Judgment Day. Fami on bass here, what she's doing, what she's playing, in my opinion, this is just me, fits the context and the concept of the band as a whole much better than what she did with Judgment Day. Judgment Day, the popping and slapping, don't get me wrong, I love popping and slapping, I do. But in the context of the type of style of music that Love Bites is known for, I don't know if that popping and slapping is necessarily going to be a good fit. What she's doing here, how she's playing here, fits Love Bites like a glove. Absolutely. It sounds better. It feels better. It sits back in the pocket and grooves better. So I like what she's doing here much more than I liked what she was doing with Judgment Day. Guitars sound great. Asami sounds great. Haruna is stealing the show. I'm sorry. I know there's going to be people who disagree with me on that, and that's fine. They are more than welcome to disagree with me on that. I'm telling you right now, Haruna is stealing the show with how she is switching up her drum patterns so seamlessly, almost to the point where you don't catch it until it's been like a full measure or two past. You know, a whole measure or two goes by and you're like, oh, wait a minute, what's going on there in the drums? That's how smooth her transitions are. And it doesn't feel janky. It doesn't feel like a train wreck. It doesn't feel like a car accident. It doesn't feel like a bang. It's just, it's very smooth, man. Smooth like glass. And I love what she's doing. Changing up those feels. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Digging everything Haruna is doing right now. Like I said, don't get me wrong. Midori sounds good. Miyako sounds good. Fami sounds good. Asami sounds good. I got no issue with anything any of the ladies are doing. I'm just saying Haruna is stealing the show right now. Love what she's doing. Let's get back into this.
It's up to you to be okay. Journey into your sea of hopelessness.
guitar solo. I had a feeling that was coming. Okay, let's back up a little bit. Yeah, Haruna's still in the show still. I love that. I love that for her. Like, she's always been a great drummer. I've always given her praise. I've always, you know, made sure to mention, you know, that she does a great job, and she's a great drummer. I'm glad to see that she's finally, and I don't mean this in a disrespectful way towards anybody else in the band, but I'm glad to see that she's kind of finally taking the reins and saying, okay, you know what? You four have had your chance. You four have stolen the show long enough. It's my turn. You know what I mean? I love that. I love that for her. I love everything about it. I have zero complaints about it. Sami's vocals sound really good, really tight. Got no issue with anything she's doing. Guitar playing sounds really nice. The harmonization sounded really good. Fami keeping the bottom end down and helping to keep it sounding too empty. Now, look, when you have two guitar players and they're both harmonizing with each other and all you have is bass, there's only so much a bass player can do. You know what I mean? There's only so much they can do to keep the sound full. Now, could she have done something else? Yes, she could have. She could have gone to chords. Even if it's just the 1 and the 5, you know? She could have played the E and the B in a 5, you know, just like in a power chord. She could have done that, you know, or even with 3, you know, she's playing the E, leave the E open, and gone B and E on the A and the D string, play on the 2nd fret, and play 3. You know, she could have done that. Instead, she's just playing on the 1 string. Now, is that a knock against her? No, it's not a knock against her at all. I'm just saying that there was more that she could have done if she had chosen to make the song sound, to make that section sound a little fuller. She instead decided to focus on the attack and making the attack as noticeable and percussive as she could possibly make it, to make it more impactful. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. It's just, you just have to kind of weigh it and decide what's more important, making the song sound full or making the attack of what I'm playing sound more impactful. You know, it's a judgment call is what it really comes down to. And she decided to go with making the attacks more impactful. And that's fine. That's what she would have chosen to do. Me personally, if I was in this situation, I would have gone for playing the chords and making the song sound fuller during that section and doing everything I could to fill out the sound. That's all. Not a criticism. Not a criticism at all. Just that's her choice. She chose to do that instead. And that's fine. That's totally fine. Let's keep going here. See what I mean? Diddle it, diddle it, diddle it, diddle it. Wait, we're in D, not E. Love the cross-sticking pattern. Love the cross-sticking that she's doing. Man, Haruna is stealing the show on this. I love it. I love that she's doing that. What a tasteful switch up from her on that. Great job. Great job, Haruna.
Listening to what's ahead. Into a sea of hopelessness, and that is the way.
Yeah. Just had to get that last word in there, didn't you? Good job, Midori. Good job, Midori. Loved that. I got a lot to say. But I am going to do my best to condense it down as much as possible so we're not here for another 30 minutes. So let me get my thoughts together. Let me compress everything down as much as I possibly can. I'll see you in the review, and hopefully, with any luck, instead of being here for 30 minutes, we'll just be here for 10 or 15. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Love Bites with Bravehearted. This was a request from Charles B. And this was actually one of Charles B's 3 prioritized requests for the month of June for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Charles. I hope you enjoyed the show, man. Okay. I thought about it. I swear I compressed everything down as much as I could. And I'm going to do my best. I promise you, I'm going to do my best to keep this short as possible, but I do have a lot to say. So let's get to it. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.7. Yep, 8.7. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, I'm going to start in a weird place, and I'm going to start in the exact opposite place that I started with the last time I did a Love Bites reaction, which was to Judgment Day. Or no, that wasn't the last one. The last one was My Orion. Okay, so I'm going to start in a weird place, and I'm going to start with the bass playing. Fami. I remember when I did my reaction to Judgment Day, and I was hesitant to make any kind of a call. And I'm going to be very clear about this. I'm still hesitant. I'm not 100% sold, good or bad, about her fitting with the Love Bites theme, with the Love Bites style of songwriting, with the Love Bites style of performing the songs. I'm still not 100% sold either way. I will say, after hearing this song and hearing her play with them, the style of bass playing that she played, I feel better. I'm still not 100% sold yet, but I do feel more comfortable, and I do feel better saying that it looks like she's going to be a good fit. It does. I'm still not completely on that bandwagon yet, though, if I'm being honest. A couple more songs, hearing her play, especially in a live setting, like we saw here, or even better, on stage. That would be in front of a crowd. I think that's really going to be the ultimate test. A few more outings like this, and I will probably be able to jump on the bandwagon at that point. I'm still hesitant because of what she did in Judgment Day with the popping and the slapping and stuff. I don't know how that's going to fit. Now, Love Bites may completely change around their style of playing and their songwriting approach to conform and kind of envelop what Fami is doing on the bass. That is a very strong possibility. Bands change, bands evolve, bands try new things. Judas Priest Turbo, need I say more? Now, that doesn't always mean that by trying new things and trying new directions, it's going to work. Judas Priest Turbo, need I say more? And hopefully, if that happens, and if the band tries a new approach to songwriting, and if they see, it doesn't quite work, let's go back to our old way of doing things, hopefully they actually do. And they learn from their mistakes, like a lot of other bands have, and they don't do what other bands don't do, and they try to beat a dead horse, they try to make it work. Judas Priest ram it down. Need I say more? You know, I mean, I really feel like if Love Bites does decide to take a departure and try to do a new form of songwriting, a new direction in their songwriting that complies more with Fami's style and really tries to adapt their songwriting to her style, it could work. It could definitely work. Will it be different? Yeah, but different isn't bad. Usually different is good. And a change could be very welcome. Then again, it may be terrible, and hopefully, like I said, they'll have the common sense to go back to the way things were and continue on the path that they had before. At which point, Fami's going to have to, gear her playing more toward that older style of playing, like she did here. Let me tell you, what she did here sounded great. I got no issue with anything she did. Everything she played fit the song like a glove. It sounded like it belonged, and that is ultimately what you want. So, no, I feel better about her placement in the band, but I'm not 100% on the bandwagon yet. Keyword yet. Let's see what else she can do. Now, the rest of the group, let's get to it. The guitar players, Midori Miyako sounded great. I had no issue with anything they did. Sounded great. Love the intro with the harmonized melodic lines. Sounded really nice. Not too long. It was the perfect amount. I would not have gone longer, and I can't believe I'm going to say this. I also wouldn't have gone shorter. What they did fit perfectly, and I don't want to take anything away from that. Their guitar solos sounded really nice. I was kind of disappointed in the camera work when Miyako was soloing. I don't know why they had the camera on Midori. Don't get me wrong, Midori's gorgeous. I get it, but at the same time, Miyako's soloing. Shouldn't we be watching her when she's doing her solo? I thought it was really funny that once she was done with her solo and they went into the harmonized solo, now the camera goes over to Miyako. I'm like, too late. No, it's too late. You already did it. It's already there. We just gotta live with it now. You can't take it back. No, but both ladies, as always, listen, I've come to expect nothing less than greatness from these two. So, it's no surprise what they did. It's not shocking what they did. It's not mind-blowing what they did, because I've seen them do this so many times. It's expected now. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to sit there and go, oh my God, that was amazing, when the truth of the matter is, it really wasn't all that amazing because we've seen it before. So, but it was very well done. It was very well done. I have no complaints about it. Asami's vocals on this sounded really nice. Not her best vocal performance, if I'm being honest. I've heard her sing much more impressively. But what she sang was conducive to the song. It fit like a glove. It sounded really good, and it was very well done. It was very well executed. It was very clean. So I got no issue with her vocals on this song whatsoever. It's just, all I'm saying is, if you're going to ask me if her vocal performance was mind-blowing, I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to say no, it wasn't mind-blowing, because I've seen her do better. I've seen her do better on other songs that require far more difficult vocals. So that's just the truth of it. The highlight, the superstar, the all-star of this song, Haruna. Dear Lord, her drumming on this, it went to a new level. It really did. She was doing change-ups with her feel that were so seamless, you almost missed it. I mean, it never felt janky. It never felt sudden. It never felt like, a fender bender where you got that jostle. It never felt like that. It was smooth as glass the entire song. Some great transitional work from her. Stylistically, loved the section after the guitar solos where she went into the cross-sticking. What a great choice. I can't tell you how many drummers I've worked with where we have done things like that. And rather than go to a cross-sticking pattern, you know what they do? They lay out. They just sit there and they don't even play. Or if they do play, they'll do cymbal color. They'll take their sticks and they'll, tap them against the rims of the cymbal. Ding, 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 ding. And it's just like, thanks for contributing. Hey, boy. Great job contributing. Thanks a lot. We really appreciate your input. But Haruna did a great job with that cross-sticking pattern. Very tasteful. Very, very tasteful. And that fit like a glove. Her playing, this is, like I said, this is just me. I feel like sometimes she's kind of overlooked on the channel, and I never mean to overlook her. That is never my intent. And in a situation like this where she clearly stole the spotlight, I'm going to make very sure that I give her the accolades that she rightfully deserves. So, no, she stole the show for me. She was the highlight for me. Loved everything she did. Had no issue with anything she did whatsoever. It all sounded good. It all fit. And at times, it was very impressive how she would transition so seamlessly from feel to feel to feel. So, yeah, no issue with her whatsoever. Loved everything she did. And that is how I am coming up to an 8.7. Okay, so 8.7, it's a great score, and that is where we're going to stay. 8.7, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.